Yeah, talk a little about what the South Dakota State defense does and kind of what problems and how that affects your position specifically.
They run kind of two main fronts, kind of an odd front and even front. Like to do a lot of movement, kind of move around a lot, do a lot of different twists and stuff. But we've been able to work on that these past couple of weeks, and so.
Is that problematic? I mean, running into a defense that you're not typically prepared to run. I mean, I guess you're prepared,
Yeah,
but I mean that you don't see very often, I guess.
Not necessarily. I mean, like I said, we've been able to get in, watch a lot of film, been running against the compete team, run their stuff these past couple of weeks, and so I mean, we just gotta finish out this week strong, kind of get in, watch some more film. But I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident where we're at right now.
Do you have any personal goals this week?
Not necessarily personal. I mean, just want to go out there as a team, compete to the best of our abilities, and I think everything will work out.
Yeah, it's kind of, excuse me, but is that a dumb question? I mean, especially to an offensive lineman, a guy, when you guys really have to work together as a group, do you have any individual goals on that line?
Yeah, I mean, obviously as an individual, you don't want to give up any sacks, give any hits on the quarterback. Obviously, you want to beat your guy across from every single play, but I mean, those are main goals that come along with being an offensive lineman. Obviously, you want to do those week in, week out. And so, I mean, those are probably some goals, I guess.
Is there any specific pass rushers on the South Dakota defense that KU fans might want to keep their name on, or maybe you guys have pegged as, hey, we got to stop this guy?
Not necessarily. I mean, they got some good athletes. I mean, they're a little undersized. They aren't going to be as big as some of the guys we'll play against this year. But I mean, they do got a little bit of speed to them. Like I said, they move around a lot. So I mean, just gotta make sure we take care of that.
And there's a guy on that jumped into that starting right guard position this week, Aslam Sterling. I mean, he's a guy that he's got a lot of physical tools. Do you feel as one of these team captains and one of the heads of this offensive line, do you feel like somewhat of a do you feel you have to help, some responsibility to bring him along and bring him up?
Well, obviously when he got here at the beginning of camp, I mean, he got here, wasn't able to make it up here this summer, and so. But I mean, he was up here and he was working, and I mean, he would come to my room every night or so after camp, and we'd be able to get together, get in the playbook together. But I mean, obviously, when you got a guy like that with his ability, and you know what type of player he can be, I mean, obviously, you want to help him every step along the way. And he's definitely improved quite a bit since he's been playing for us.
Coach-wise, he kept reiterating he didn't want to get away from, hey, we want to win the game. We want to win the game. We've lost all these games. We got to win first. But I mean, do you guys feel you need to prove? I mean, is winning enough this week? Do you want to send a message?
Well, I mean, we definitely want to send a message. I mean, we don't. Obviously, we'll take the win, but I mean, we want to go out there and show people what we're all about. With all the hard work we put in throughout the offseason, spring ball, and throughout this camp as well. I mean, we definitely want to go out there and play our best football, and like you said, send a message to some people.